Hi, and welcome to Limited Experience, where we learn how to get better at Limited by talking through all the mistakes I'm making. My name is Jumbo Cactar X27, and today we're opening pack 6 of 6 for our first deck. Let's get started. I got my packs here. We're going straight middle. Every pack coming out of the middle of this box, clearly they were meant to be like that since they were all in the middle there. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. This is going to be a good capstone. It's going to tie everything from the previous 5 packs together. And I have to believe that, because otherwise I have no idea what our deck is actually going to look like if that's not the case. If this is not just a banger of a pack that points us immediately in the direction we need to go. We got a clue. It's a shoe token. Good luck to you, Prince Charming, I guess. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's right. There was like some put the clues together stuff here. Some sort of little light ARG with some of the pre-release materials and some of the backs of the clue tokens and other things. It was there. I wonder if that was ever. Was there like a conclusion to that? Did it go anywhere? Was it telling us about energy being in MH3 or something? I don't know. I'm sure you know. I'll look it up later on Google probably. We got another swamp. I like this swamp. This is a good swamp. This is much better than the full art MKM lands, I think. The full art lands are just too busy. Ooh, our foil is an Audience with Trostani. It's a rare, 2 and a green at sorcery speed to make a 0/1 green plant creature token. And then we draw cards equal to the number of differently named creature tokens you control. Differently named is quite the rub there, but I mean, I wonder if that's There's a card in this set I think that makes like 3 different creature tokens. The art is like they're all accusing each other of something. I don't know. I mean, I guess if we were playing like a really token-heavy Selesnya deck, this would be good, but we're not, probably. I don't think we've seen the cards to support that, so just gonna set that aside here. Relive the past. 5, a green and a white. At sorcery speed, turn up to 1 target artifact card, 1 target up to 1 target land card, and up to 1 target non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. They are 5/5 elemental creatures in addition to other types. So that's we've seen some expensive cards in this set. 7 mana is nothing to sneeze at, especially in limited, where the games tend to be a bit faster, I think. Your mana doesn't get up quite so high all the time. But this does something that I like 7 high cost cards to do, which is this gives you a really good shot at winning, I think. Some of the really bad rares that are more expensive, they just don't do much. But this one gives you 3 5/5s, and those all have upsides of other cards. Now your cards have to be in the graveyard to begin with, so can we play this though? I don't know if we've got enough of these things. Oh, I guess cases are non-aura enchantments, aren't they? This might be a Haymaker or a Hail Mary. We'll see. We'll see. Crovad Haunch. Artifact food. Equipment. For 1 white, our equipped creature gets +2/+0. For 2, and then sacrifice this, you gain 3 life. And when it's put onto into a graveyard from the battlefield, you can pay 1 and a white, and if you do, create 2 1/1 white dog creature tokens. Okay. Okay. That's maybe playable. Move this down a little so you can see a bit more what I'm doing. All right. Branch of Vitu-Ghazi. It's a land. Add a colorless mana when you tap it. It has a disguise cost. So I can play it face down for 3, and then flip it up for 3. When it's turned face up, add 2 mana of any one color. But I'm paying 3 to flip it up. I guess it's like filtering. It's bad filtering. I don't know. Am I missing something? This seems bad. I wouldn't be surprised if I look this up later on TCG Player and it's a 15-cent card at most. It's probably lower than that. Under 10. Under 10. Buried in the Garden. Enchantment Aura. Enchants a land. When it enters the battlefield, you exile something that I don't control until it leaves the battlefield, and then when it's tapped for mana, its controller, the land's controller, adds an additional 1 mana of any color. Okay, so it's ramp. Selesnya ramp. All right, 2 a green and white. That's not terrible. We're getting some Selesnya cards the last couple of packs here, I suppose. Lumbering Laundry. Why is this in a true crime of fashion? I guess that's why. This is... You know, I find myself trying to defend Markov Manor sometimes, but now that when I have the cards in front of me, it's real hard sometimes. For 5 mana, I get a 4/5 with Disguise 5, so no discount there. And then for 2 mana, until end of turn, I can look at face-down creatures I don't control at any time. I mean, okay, getting that knowledge of what your opponents have face down is good, but man, I don't know. That seems bad. Sanitation Automation, another artifact for 2. This seems better already for a 2/1. When it enters Surveil 1, nice, simple. I like that. That's fine. Shock. What else is there to say? It's just a good card. It's just a good card. 1 red, 2 damage. They just don't make Magic cards with this little text anymore. It's good. It's so good. If we're in red, we're playing a shock. Behind the Mask. 1 blue. As an additional cost to cast a spell, I may collect Evidence 6. I don't have to. Until end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/3. If evidence was collected, it has base power and toughness 1/1 instead. Until end of turn instead. Okay. So it's... Making it 4/3 seems good? But you gotta... I don't... So if I cast it on my stuff, I don't collect evidence and it's good. It's a buff. If I cast it on their stuff, then I do collect evidence and it gets weak. That's not the worst. Vengeful Creeper. 4 and a green for a 5/5 plant elemental. Ooh, with a hefty disguise cost. But when it's turned face up, you get to destroy target artifact or enchantment and opponent controls. It's just too expensive. 5 or 6 mana? It's 6 mana after casting it face down for 3. Like, I don't know, man. In what world am I playing that and then later deciding, yes. I don't know. I don't know. Museum Night Watch, 3 and a white for a 3/2. When it dies, create a 2/2 white and blue detective token. And it's got Disguise 1 and a white. Yeah. Great. Great. Good. It's fine. Slice from the Shadows Showcase. Okay. X and a black. This spell can't be countered. Target creature gets X, -X. This is great removal. Black's got some good removal in this set. We've opened some good black cards. I mean, when doesn't black have good removal? I guess, but you know. Look, the shoe fits, and it does. It's good. It's good here. Fairy Snoop. 1 a blue, a black for a 1/4 with flying. It's got a disguise of 3. When it's turned face up, look at the top 2 cards of your library. put one in your hand and the other into your graveyard. Um, I mean, flying is good. Evasion is good in limited. That's true. And it's got a big butt, so it's gonna stick around for a little while. It's not gonna die immediately, unless they have some kind of removal that doesn't depend on the creature's toughness. I think this is good. This is playable. This is playable. So okay, we have a lot of cards here. I think these are the really good ones. These are fine, and these are, I think, bad. But sorry about that. But like, what are we going to build? Is the question here. Uh, I don't know. Am I undervaluing some of these? I feel like maybe Branch of the Vitu-Ghazi or Audience with Tristani is better than I'm. If I get into a game with this deck and I don't put Lumbering Laundry in there, but then my opponent plays a lot of face down things, I'm going to regret not having it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think though. Um, and next time we're going to try to turn this horde pile of cards into something playable. We're going to build a 40 card deck in the next episode. I've been doing these all one cut while I'm opening the packs, but for the next episode where I'm moving things around and figuring out what the heck I'm going to do with these cards and how I'm going to make them work together, if I can, there may be some cuts as I pause and think for a while because that's not entertaining. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you again. And let me know in the comments what I get wrong. Thank you so much. Bye.